Next comedian coming to the stage is a club favorite, but I need y'all to clap your hands right now for Trevor Harris, everybody. Come on, y'all.
How the fuck is everybody, man? Right on. I have cerebral palsy, so I spend my days running into furniture. And I'm 32, I've been doing this for a decade, man, and it's still weird when people tell me to get up here and break a leg, because I'm like, I have CP, so technically one of my legs is already broken. And I remember doing a show in Austin one time. There was this chick that was heckling me, and she was like, "Oh my God, your arm looks like a tube of chorizo." And I was like, I guess that means I have chorizo palsy. And guys, there was a dude who came up to me after a show this year, and he was weird. He was like, Trev, my brother has Parkinson's, and you guys are the same. Guys, here's the thing. I'm not the same because I would fall quicker. And I also have epilepsy. I know, right? This is gonna be electric. But this guy came up to me after the show one time, and he was like, "Trev, what does a seizure feel like?" And I was like, "Go lick a light socket." But again, man, audience is awesome. I don't know if I was here in LA, but I was like in Texas or somewhere. It was, I've had hundreds of seizures and the brain's kind of fuzzy. So this woman comes up to me and she's like, "Hey Trev, you're funny, take me home." I'm like, "Dude, I don't know if you want to do that because I have reflex seizures." And she goes, "What are those?" I go, "Okay, so if I take you home and we moan too loud, then I could have a seizure." And she goes, "Oh shit, well in that case, my OnlyFans is free for the next week." And of course, that develops a lot of chronic pain. And I remember the very first time I tried to have sex, I had a massive flare-up, and I had to stop. And my girlfriend was like, "Well, Trev, at least you're a fire in the bedroom." And there's this other woman came up to me after a show. She's like, "Trev, I got a question for you." I go, "Yeah?" She goes, "Your chronic pain is widespread, right?" And I go, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, in that case, do you like getting pegged?" And I was like, "Well, fun fact, yeah, as long as we're listening to Steely Dan." But guys, I did my very first album last year in Denver, and the people that hired me, they were like, "Look, we understand that your seizures returned for the very first time in a decade, but don't worry about it because there's actually a security camera in our shower if anything happens and you want to do something here. But like we said, if anything happens, we're gonna watch." Guys, if you want to fuck, just ask nicely. But this year fucking sucks because I had my very first seizures in 2 years because my pharmacy fucked up. And it was like, it was around the Luca trade, right? And I went to elementary school in Dallas, right? And so friends that I still know there, they were like, "Hey, look, we understand you had a seizure, we're glad that you're okay, but like, what the fuck was that?" And I go, "What, Luca?" Like, "Oh, okay, the reason Luca got traded was because Anthony Davis ends up in the hospital more than me." And then I recovered and I went to a ranch fair and I had to bring my wheelchair because I can't do distances. But there's this dude, he came up to me, and I was in a full jester uniform. And he started counting all my CP fingers. He was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you have all of them. Well, I guess that means we both had way too much meat. And then I had another seizure on Easter because I was excited for some chocolate. And my doctor was like, "Yeah, Trev, don't fucking do that again, okay? Just don't." But guys, you know, I realized something. You don't have to worry about me because I will always be in a better place than Antonio Brown. Y'all doing great, man. Thanks for having me.